ButterBean versus Bart Gunn in a shoot boxing match at WrestleMania 15. Hey guys, it's Randy from the Too Heavy Wrestling Podcast. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the 30 Days of WrestleMania. And today I'm going to be talking about one of the only real fights that ever happened at a WrestleMania. So, it's a boxing match. It's a shoot real-life boxing match between professional boxer ButterBean and professional wrestler Bart Gunn. Now, in order to talk about this real boxing match that only lasted 34 seconds, you have to know about an incident known as Brawl for All. Now, Brawl for All was an idea that Vince Russo had based off of an idea that JBL had for a hardcore division within the WWF. Now, the ultimate goal for Brawl for All was to push an up-and-coming superstar named Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Now, the reason why I say that was the goal is because in the second round of this tournament, which, by the way, was not... It was all shoot fights. It wasn't planned at all. They decided that these professional wrestlers should have real boxing matches. In the second round of this tournament, Bart Gunn knocked out Steve Williams. And so he had to continue on through the tournament. And then in the finals of this tournament, you had JBL, Bradshaw at the time, versus Bart Gunn, and he ultimately won the whole tournament. Now, the reason why this stirred up a lot of controversy is because if you recognize the last name, this was Bart Gunn of the Smoking Guns with Billy Gunn. And he was just a tag team guy. He wasn't supposed to make it this far. He wasn't receiving a push. But because they decided to make it real fights and because he's a tough guy, he managed to make it through to the end. So the reason why this match happens on paper with Vince Russo is because in order to add legitimacy to this tournament, they thought that he needed to beat a real boxer. What's come to light afterwards is actually they decided to punish Bart Gunn for winning the tournament by making him fight a real boxer in a real boxing match in front of a WrestleMania crowd. He got knocked out within 34 seconds, and ButterBean ended up winning this fight. So take the time to go watch it. Look into the Brawl for All incident. It was a tournament that lasted from June or July to August 1998. And then this WrestleMania took place in March of 1999. So it really took them a while to make Bart Gunn realize his mistake. But ultimately, like I said, they essentially forced him to get knocked out in front of a WrestleMania crowd at WrestleMania 15. The whole story is insane. Take the time to look into Brawl for All and get to know the incident. I know there's a really cool Dark Side of the Ring episode on it as well. But while you're checking out other content, make sure you stick around and continue to watch Too Heavy Wrestling Podcast, and make sure you continue to hang out with us as we continue through these 30 days of WrestleMania. But until the next video, thanks guys.